Hi guys. Are we live now? Hello? Hello guys? Hello? Hello? Hello guys? Madunggan ko lang? You can hear me? Okay, I'm going to start. So, good day, good morning. It's 11:30 now in London. I was thinking of doing this tutorial or this live tutorial using my own dialect, but I changed my mind. I thought if somebody else around the world would have checked this out, they wouldn't understand a thing. So I would um, try and do this again, speaking in the universal language, which is the English. Now, for today's live tutorial, I'm gonna show you guys how I changed the background of my portraits in Photoshop. So first thing, I already chosen a image. So this is the picture I'm going to edit. I like this image. Actually, it was shot overexposed, um, but I already did like a little bit of edit with the exposure. I decreased the exposure a little bit. So this is the final raw image. So I like this picture apart from the background. I think the background could be nicer, but it wasn't really taken. The picture wasn't really taken nicely. That's why for me, the story is a little bit messy. So I just want to put her in another background where the story is maximized and I can clearly convey what my portrait is trying to say. So first thing is we're gonna mask her. We're gonna mask her out and now mask the background out so that we can put her in another background image. Okay, so I already spoken. Welcome to my channel if it's just your first time here. By the way, my name is Jomer and I'm a nurse at the same time a photographer here in the UK. And anyway, guys, I just want to thank you, everyone. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. I just been taking YouTube seriously for less than a month now, but I already reached 1,000 subscribers. Thank you so much, and I hope that I can stay you. Um, I hope that I can uh, uh, help. My God, let me drink some water. I hope that I can make you stay here on my channel, and yeah, I'll try my best to uh, give everything I know regarding taking pictures or maybe in the future doing my films. Sorry guys, let me just drink a bit of water. Alright guys, let's get started. So you're gonna mask the background out. So I usually use this magnetic lasso tool. As you can see, magnetic lasso tool, and we're just gonna go around the edges. Just click it and just slowly follow the edges. Yeah, that's it. I'll give you a bit of background music. Okay, this will take time, but just be patient and it will be worth it. Okay. By the way, guys, I will edit her on after we have blended her with a background. Can you still hear me? Is it too much? Alright. By the way, I've chosen this image because I can easily mask her out because she was really separated from the background. The background was really blurred out and she really stands out. So don't worry about the hairline. We're gonna fix it later. Um, just gonna follow around the edges. Yep, almost there, guys. Just hang on. Actually, you can do it a bit faster if you because she is really separated from the background. Oops. By the way, guys, I did this took this picture like 2 3 years ago when I was just starting. That's why I'm not really good with the composition back then, and yeah, that's why this picture didn't come out really nice, and I have to change the background. I'm running out of pictures, guys, just because it's lockdown. I couldn't take pictures outside. And so we already masked her out. Next thing is you're gonna just click this layer mask here. Can you see the mouse? Yeah. Click the layer mask here. Mask her out. So you couldn't see it yet because I have this layer below. So I'm just gonna make this invisible. That's it. So she already masked out. But the thing is, some areas here are not really masked properly. So we're just gonna do the micro adjustment. So just click the layer mask, go up to the select unmask. And then we're gonna do our proper masking here. So for the edges, for the hair, I use this soft edge tool here, and then I'm just gonna oh, just gonna try and mask this. It will show the edges. Sometimes it works really well, sometimes it doesn't. So you just have to see if it's working. If not, you just have to do it manually. Like, okay. Um, I think it doesn't really working well. So I'm just gonna do some hard masking here. I don't know why my mask is not show. My brush tool is not showing up the size. We can increase and decrease the size of the brush tool using the bracket. So bracket signs. So I'm making this a habit now, guys. Like I'm showing you how I edit my pictures because I'm editing anyway every week now for my Instagram. So might as well show it to you live. to see how I do my picture step by step. I hope you can still hear me, yeah? Let's see if you can still hear me. Can you still hear me, guys? Yeah, I think you can still hear me. Alright. So this one here, this didn't really come out really well. I'm just gonna fix it again later. See? Normally, it's really separates the hairline from the background. But as you can see, it's not working well here. I'm gonna fix it later. This one as well. And this one as well. I'm gonna fix it when we go back there in a proper image, okay? So now, let's fix this properly here. I hope, see the brush tool is not working properly. Normally, I can see the brush size here, but now it's not showing, so I'm just gonna base it here. I'm sorry guys, my computer is so slow nowadays. So it's 600, so it's too big, so maybe around 150 and 25. Then I'll increase the hardness, that's it, and the opacity as well. So oops, just gonna mask this, maybe a bit more hardness. Okay, so just gonna make sure it's masked properly, because we're changing the background. It's gonna be really obvious if we don't do it properly. So we're trying not to make this very obvious that we change the background, okay? So just bear with me, it takes time, as I said. Just gonna make the brush smaller. That's it. We lost our background music. It's there now. There you go. Here as well. Just gonna clean the edges, guys, because the edges will can really make it realistic or not. It depends on how you do it, and how do you edit the edges. So almost there. Patience, guys, more patience. Here, I think I'm just gonna remove this excess hair over here. Yeah, it's not gonna make a big difference though. Oops, sorry, careful. Zoom in, control plus sign for zooming in. Just the hardness. Just gonna try and make a little bit visible here. See how it goes. Right. Mask this out. It takes a lot of practice, guys, before you can do the masking properly, but It's easy, it just takes time. So just be patient. Patience is a virtue, guys. Time check, it's 11:45, so we started around 11:30. So here, just gonna mask a little bit more. Decrease the opacity to 3 just to make this a little bit more natural, yeah? Bear with me, guys, I'm just checking my phone quickly. Annie, can you charge this, please? This one? We already done the other side, so just here, just gonna make it more natural, okay? That's why I decreased the opacity to 3, as you can see here. I hope we can have the brush back later, because I really need it for retouching, you know? It's really hard to show you how I retouch the picture if we couldn't see the brush tool. So as you can see, guys, I'm decreasing or increasing the hardness depending on which part of the picture I'm working. So if I'm working on the edges, I'll make it a bit harder. If I'm working on somewhere apart on the edges or somewhere where there's hair, I usually make it less harder for the hardness, yeah. By the way, guys, do you have any movies you can recommend? I wanted to chill tonight, like watch some Netflix. Please let me know if you have. Okay, almost there. Just need to increase the opacity now so that we can be a little bit faster. Oops, it's the other way around. We need the black. Okay, if you mess up, just Control Z to undo. Here, I'm just getting rid of the these shadows here, because we're gonna change the background to really make it obvious. Let's say it's better on here as well. God, let's zoom in a bit more. There you go. So, by the way, I took this picture in Piccadilly Circus. It was really a busy day that time. That's why maybe it was a bad idea to take a picture there. Before, I love taking pictures in a busy place, but as I mature with my photography, I prefer it to be like a silent place where the model can be more comfortable, and I can also have less distraction in terms of the background. And sometimes if there's a lot of people passing by, sometimes you have to stop, isn't it? And that's making your job a lot harder. Don't make your life harder than it is, guys. Hi guys, you still there? I still have 3 people watching, that's fine. Okay. Oh, almost there. Think we're done. Hope so. Did I miss anything? Let's see. Okay, if I miss anything, we can just adjust it later. But I'm really bothered with the hair around here. Doesn't look natural. It's gonna do it again. Less the opacity. Increase the hardness. Maybe 3 or 4. It's gonna hide this dark areas here because it's gonna show up here as well. Actually, this is here, her hair, so just gonna leave it as it is. Gonna try and soften it. Soft side. Good. Let's see. Let's see once we move her into a new background. So in order to do that, I have already prepared a couple backgrounds here, but I'm not sure which one to use. So I usually do trial and error. Sorry. Pardon. Pardon me guys, I'm too sleepy. Anyway, so I already have like 6 background images here, and we're going to choose from each one of them to know which one works well with our subject. So in order to transfer her to the project, so we're just gonna select all and then edit and then copy, and then let's move here, and then we're gonna go edit as well and then paste. Oh, my bad. We should have chosen her here, over here, the whole picture, not just the layer mask. So let's do it again. Select all, edit, copy, edit, paste. Sorry. I'm sure this will work now. Okay, so Control Shift Command, Control Option Command, Shift Option Command E. Sorry. Let's do it again. Shift Option Command E. That's it. And then select all, edit, copy. The reason is we stamp everything below into one layer. That's why we're copying this layer here, because the computer is confused when we did that earlier. So I hope this will work now. So edit and then paste. There you go. So we have our subject here. So in order not to lose the aspect ratio, it will be distorted if you do it like that. So don't do that. Just hold the shift key and then change her size according to the size of your background. So I think this What do you think, guys? Will this work or not? I could make her a bit portrait here, something like that, then make her like a portrait style instead of landscape. Sorry. We just place her for now, and then let's try the other backgrounds. This one. Oh, will this work, guys? I think she's too small, isn't it? Something like that. And then you're just gonna, oh, sorry. You're just gonna crop this one somewhere here. What do you think, guys? To crop or not to crop? Sorry, guys, I'm just thinking, okay? I think because I took this picture in a very tight angle, I use a 200 mm lens here. I think it's best if I do it like a portrait style. But it's really up to you guys. This could work as well. I want this ship over here to show up. Just gonna position her around here. Just option number 1. Option number 2, obviously she needs to be here. This looks very unnatural anyway, so I don't like that. Option number 3, we could put her somewhere here, but the horizon is cutting her head off, so it's not a good choice. Maybe here, and then cut it. Now, option number 3, oh, I like the seagulls at the back. I really like them. It's kinda like this one. What do you think, guys? Kinda like this. And the reason, as you can notice, I also chosen these images, beach, uh, beach images, because I just miss the beach, miss the beach vibes, and yeah, I kinda like to put her somewhere uh, with the beach as the background. This kind of works, so my favorite so far is this one. Let's try this out. I think this one's too obvious. This one's too obvious, I think. Yeah. But this one. This one's looking cool as well. This one's looking really cool. I'm just gonna do something here. It's gonna. Oops, sorry. This is actually black background, guys. I just changed the color. How about now? No? It's a no? Yeah, I think it's a no. So I think I prefer the seagull ones. Let's see. Kinda like this one. There's something in it that I really like. This one as well is too edited. So this one, I'll go for this one, guys. So this picture, all these images, I took this from free range. So you don't want to get yourself in trouble with the copyright issue. So I took this picture. I downloaded this picture from freerange.com. It's claiming that all their images are free and they're copyright free, so you won't get in trouble if you use their pictures. So I'm just gonna position her somewhere here so you can see this nice seagulls. All right. So how about the horizon? The horizon is, are they even? Let me just move it around a bit. Yep. Position her near the seagull. I'll just try and crop this picture. Just 116 by 9 aspect ratio, because I'm gonna use this for you call this oops, this is too okay. So I'm mainly editing this for Instagram, although I'm gonna use this for YouTube as well. Since I'm using this for Instagram, I'm just gonna make it something like a square something. So just gonna crop this. Something around here. Or I can put her she is positioned in the middle at the moment, but I can make it like, you know, the rule of third, guys, that she'll be around this area here and the intersecting line. Let's see if that will work as well. Let's put her around here. And let's make her a bit bigger. Oops. Will that make it a natural? Tell me something, guys. Will this make it a natural if I do it like that? Maybe this one is fine. Let me just crop this according to its original ratio. I'm gonna put her somewhere there. Yeah, I think I'm gonna settle with this one. Portrait would be nice, but I'm gonna lose some details of area here if I do the portrait. But let's try it anyway. So for Instagram, I use 4x5. This is nice too, mainly for Instagram purposes, right? It should work, but the thing is, I want to use this as thumbnail for YouTube as well. So let's do this again. Let's try and position her somewhere. It's too small now. Guys, let me know what you want with this picture. I need your help here, but I think this one is fine. So we're using basically the rule of third here, although it's not in the eyes. It's supposed to be on the eyes, but it's not. It's on the mouth. Still fine. So if we put her in the middle, that's fine, but it's kind of boring. If we put her on this side area here, it will be too much background and it's not maximized. So the idea of rule of third is just put her somewhere here intersecting, so that you don't have much dead space around here and around here. So let's see. Kinda like this. It's really up to them if they don't like it, but I kinda like this one. Yeah, I like this one. Let's go for this. Right, let's see how the edges are doing. This looks really unnatural, so we're gonna mask it again. So, I'm losing some details here, but we're just gonna bring them back. I just need to make sure it's looking natural first. Yeah, because you can see there's a lot of like dark edges there and it's not looking nice. By the way guys, let me know in the chat box below if you to Miss Guapa ko, good day as well. Thank you for watching. What do you think? I think we just need to blur it instead of masking it, because we're losing some details. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that one. It's not too bad actually. Yeah. Yeah, I think this will work now. Let me just bring back a little bit of details here. There you go. There you go. I'm happy with that. Now we're gonna edit this picture. So I prefer to do the editing and everything. First, we're gonna color grade this picture. So I'm just gonna stamp everything, okay? So Shift Option Command for Mac users and E. For Windows, I think it's Alt Control Option something. Alt Shift Control E, I think, for Windows. Okay, so we have our picture to work on now. First thing is just gonna do a camera raw filter just to edit it like in general everything that we want here. Also, this I'm happy with the exposure. Contrast, just gonna bring contrast a little bit lower. Highlights, I'm happy with the highlights, so maybe I'll increase it just a little bit. And shadows, gonna bring the shadows up a bit more just to bring more details onto her. Is it too much? Yeah, that's it. And the whites, gonna bring up the whites as well. And the blacks, I want the blacks a bit more dark. That's my style. I want a bit of texture as well. Yeah, and clarity a little bit less because it's just gonna make the model old and wrinkled. So the A is a little bit up. Vibrance all the way through as long as you don't see any chromatic aberration. Chromatic aberration are those colors that are really flipping, or I don't know what's the term, but if it doesn't look nice anymore, then you have to stop. I think the one is fine. Then gonna go down to saturation. This is for the skin tone purposes that you won't affect the skin tone much. So the cool red, I don't know, the blue, the green, and some cool colors will be affected by the vibrance. But for the saturation, those who will be affected will be the warm colors, or the red, the orange, the yellow. Yeah, that's why I do crease it so that the skin tone would be maintained. And after that, we're gonna go ahead with sharpening, more sharpened here, more sharpening here, and details more. As you can see some noise here. It's gonna go down a bit. That was a bit too much, I think. And that's it. That's it. And then, sorry, I'm taking my time, guys. We have to enjoy the process, isn't it? Then after that, we gotta go next with the HSL, or Hue Saturation Luminance. This is my favorite tab actually. We can color now. Yeah. So for the reds, I'm gonna go up to orange. That's it. Orange, I'm gonna go a bit red, just a little bit. And yellows, I'm gonna go all the way through the orange. Green, by the way, I didn't practice this, guys. It's just my style. So if sometimes it doesn't work, and then I have to change. But most of the time it works. So just follow what my style is. So let me try and put the greens to the yellows, and just gonna change it if it doesn't work later. I'm just gonna aqua. Okay, so actually, can you see this, guys? It's affecting the sea. It's, but I'm just gonna bring it more greenish something for now. And then the blues, let's make it a bit more teal. Maybe somewhere like that. Can you see, guys? I'm still bothered with this area here. So I'm just gonna sort it out again later, yeah? Just gonna leave the purple and the magentas uh, untouched. So just gonna go with the saturation, really go ahead and blow up the reds. And the orange is gonna go, because this is mainly affecting the skin tone, so I'm just gonna desaturate this. And um, the yellows, let's see which one works. Normally the yellows are really unpredictable, so I'm just gonna try and desaturate it and saturate it. Neither of them works, so we have to find the right mixture. Kinda like the orange feel, the back. So I'm gonna increase the saturation up to the point that just enough not to make any aberrations, yeah? Maybe 25 something, yeah. That's it. And green, there's not much green there actually, just this one on the shore. So I'm just gonna like desaturate the green. And for the aquas, let's see which one works. Making it like blackish kind of works. I don't like this too much green here. So I'm just gonna desaturate the aqua as well. Just enough. Maybe it's a bit too much. Maybe all the way through. Yeah. Just gonna increase the orange a little bit just to bring more color. The blue, let's desaturate it a little bit. Yeah. So I can still have shades of blue here, but not too much. How about it if we all go all the way through? Now that one works for the pants, but doesn't work for the sky, right? So just gonna leave it, just gonna leave it around 40s, or no, around 60s, negative 60s. Yeah, that's it. And for the purple and the magentas, gonna desaturate them, although I couldn't see any effect there, but let's just do that anyway. And for the reds, let's make it a bit lighter. Orange gonna go more a bit lighter as well. And okay, that doesn't work, so we're gonna go a bit lighter as well, because it's the sunset. The sunset is a little bit brighter than the rest, so that's what we find. The greens gonna make it dark. This one as well, let's make it dark. The aquas, but it's too much, isn't it? we make it dark, can you see the background is clipping, or we have some aberration there? So maybe a bit lighter then. Yeah. Sorry. The blues. A bit darker. I want it a bit darker, but you see like clipping in the back as well. Maybe it should be fine after we click OK. So I just want it dark. Maybe not. So maybe around that side then. And this one's just gonna make it dark, although there's nothing there. And then the highlights, just go for around teal highlights, just a little bit to make it look cinematic. And then the shadows gonna make it orangey. Nothing much has changed in it, apart from the hair and the lips. Nothing much has changed. Anyway, that's it for now. Actually, let's try and make some lens correction. Let's see which one works. No? No? No. Doesn't work. So we're not touching it. And click OK. So we've done the initial color grading. It's the before and after. So just gonna make the background darker so that we can bring some attention to her face and to the subject. Yeah. So let's do that by using the gradient tool. So pick the black for the color. Sorry. Sleepy again. Sorry guys, I didn't have much sleep. Radial. See, so as you can see, this area will be dark. This area here as well. Let's make it a bit darker. That's but I want to feather it a bit more. How do we do that? No, that's fine. Let's see what happens when you're gonna change this to soft light. So you can see your area here is dark and here as well, apart from her. So kinda like that, but let's just decrease the opacity a little bit. Yeah. What happens if we duplicate this? Yeah, kind of work as well. But let's just make this bigger or smaller maybe. That one, it really brings attention to the eyes. Yeah, so this was quote unquote taken at sunset, so that's the story we are trying to tell. So that should be fine. I can see some clipping here, which is not good. Can you see it? Yeah, It's not good, right? What's we gonna do with that one? I think that happens when we change the color. So we're just gonna mask this because it's not gonna work. Mask this one with the blacks. Yeah, let's remove those clippings. It's not looking nice. Anywhere else? Yeah. Okay, that kinda solve it for now. So here now, so we're gonna edit her now. I think it's time to edit her. I'm just thinking maybe it's too much, the darkness. Yeah, that should be fine. And then now let's go to removing the blemishes on her face. It's not gonna be really obvious, but let's just do it anyway. So we have to remove the hair on her face. Just gonna use this spot healing brush tool. No, just the healing brush tool. Okay, and then gonna hold option key and just go through the hair, follow the line, and it will remove the line. It's amazing, isn't it? Whoever invented this Photoshop, he's really clever. Can you hear the music, guys? I hope you can hear it, because without the music, this is really boring to watch. Really sorry. Almost there. I know it's not gonna be obvious even if we don't change this one. But it's good to know that you can remove some hairlines using the healing brush tool, yeah? It's just so easy to use. It's not really complicated. Just gonna remove this as well. Here as well. This shouldn't be there. I kinda like the freckles, so I'm just not gonna remove them, yeah? How are we doing? Not good yet. Can we change the saturation and the hue? Let's see which one works. I'm trying to focus which one. Red hair? Something like that. Is it nice? Better than the orange? Yeah? Let's go for it then. Red hair then. Just gonna reduce the saturation. No. Can you see, guys? There's some clipping as well. I think because the background image is so small, that's why we're having all these clippings. Anyway, let's try and mask it. Just try and mask it later, yeah. Right, let's try and mask it now. Oops. We wanted to maintain the color of the skin tone, so that's why we're masking it, yeah. Don't worry, she won't be looking pale later. We're gonna put some blush on her. I think oops, what did I do? I think the lips is too red. Let's just remove some redness there. We just turned her into redhead. Okay, let's gonna mask this area here because there's too much clipping going on. I haven't uploaded in Instagram for a week, I think. That's why I really have to edit this picture and upload it. Otherwise, they will think that I quit Instagram again. I could barely get a follow on Instagram. Just because I'm not very active. I'm focusing my time, all my energy on YouTube now. So I really hope you support me, guys. Please also visit my Instagram and follow me there if you have extra time. Right. That's fine. I think we're good now. And I'm just gonna put a bit of blush on her, as I told you. And then gonna do dodging and burning after that. Kinda like this actually. Which one do you like? That one or this one? Be honest, guys. I think this one looks nicer. Which one? But this is my color, so I'll leave it as it is. What I'm gonna do is just gonna find the best lip color. I think I kinda like the red one. And also just gonna find the best blush on color. Maybe let's go for that and really make it saturated. Let's reduce the brush size. So we're doing the blush on, as I said, yeah. Hardness to 0. We go for I kinda know how to do makeup now, guys, because of this. Tell me if I have a future with makeup so that I can change my career as early as now. It's too much. I think with pink kinda doesn't work. What do you think, guys? Does it work or not? No, it's too far from the color that we selected, so we're gonna change it. Just enough. That should be fine. Let's just remove a bit of excess color here. Yeah, and gonna bring some color in the hand as well. Just for her not to look too pale, okay? Right. Are we good? Are we good? Good, good. Are we good? Shall we proceed with the judging and burning now? Yeah, I think we should. Just gonna mask this a little bit. I think that was a bit too much. I'm gonna put some area color here as well. Okay, let's go with the dodging and burning. Let's do the burn first. So I use the curves. Let's bring this just bring the exposure down, and then we're just gonna make it visible to areas where we want it dark. We're just painting, guys. So which areas do you want it dark? It really depends. You can actually just see it here, and then just exaggerate a little bit, but being careful as well not to make it not looking natural. Just gonna bring some darkness here as well. Right. Now we have done the background. Let's do her. You have to be careful with the skin now. Not to make it too much, because it's gonna make it not looking nice, not looking natural. So let's just make this a little bit natural. So the nose line, I prefer it to be like really prominent, and the jawline as well. Look guys, I think I don't need to do like proper retouching here, because I like the freckles. Yeah, I might just leave it as it is. I'm gonna do a next tutorial on how to do retouching. So maybe I'll just show you how to change the color here. Sorry, change the background. Getting confused. As you can see, I'm just like exaggerating the shadows in some areas, just to bring more texture and yeah, just to bring more texture and shape. How is it now? You wouldn't know until we do the dodging. So let's do the dodging now. So we just gonna decrease the opacity and the hardness to 0, opacity maybe around 4 to 8, depending on the size of the image. Let's focus on the lips as well. Kinda like it on this lower lip. Bring some highlights. I think 5 is too. Okay, let's bring some lights on the face. There you go. Just gonna leave her face as it is. I'm not gonna do retouching because I'm not gonna do frequency separation here because she doesn't need it. So guys, if you have a flow of work, like on how to edit, you don't have to follow them every time. It depends on your picture. Yeah. It's more light on the face now. It's looking better. I really like to focus to the eyes, so I'm just gonna make this really dark, light, sorry. Sometimes I change the color of the eyes, but this time I just prefer it that way. It's looking more cohesive with our other colors, so I'll leave it like that. As you can see, by doing the dodging and burning, you're just showing, emphasizing the shape and the highlights and the shadows, and it's making it look more professional, look more artistic, I should say. You can actually do this without doing much edit in shooting. You just need to adjust the lighting, and you have to be really good with the lighting in order to do this in camera. You don't have to, but with me, I just enjoy it. I enjoy editing, so I prefer to do it in the post process if I have the time, because I just love it. Okay, just gonna bring more highlights on the clothes and her tops, because there's nothing showing here. Sorry, couldn't see it properly. Oh, I have to remove this hairline. It's showing here. Here you go. How far have we gone? Let's see. Let's remove this hairline here. So option, hold option, and just go through it. It's looking nice now. I love it. I actually love it. So you can still see more clipping there. We're gonna sort it out in a bit. It's gonna bring more attention to the eyes. It's gonna blow up some highlights. And then just really brighten up the eyes. Yeah. How about the lower lip as well? Let's just I think I overdid this one. So it's gonna remove a bit. I think it's just too much. How are we doing? Is it looking good to you? Yeah, I don't want to overdo this one. So I think we're almost done. Oops. Which one we did for the... This is the one for the skin, right? Yeah. I think I overdid this one, so I'm just gonna remove some. Okay. And now, how about I duplicate this one? Let's see what happens. Okay, that's too much. I don't like it, so I'm just gonna remove it. Let's just do like a final look. Look around to see which one we can correct in terms of the clipping and everything. This one. I'm using the patch tool. This one as well. This one as well. So as I said, this clipping is due to the size of this image, the background image. I'm just really sorting it out because I don't like it when there's like evidence of showing low quality, even though it's not really obvious. So I'm taking my time. Okay, this should work. And after this, now we're going to almost there. Levels just to bring more contrast. Darken it a bit, then bring some lights on. I'm pressing holding the option key so that I can see which ones are getting too much light. This one's okay for me. Just want to bring some more lights in the eyes. Yep, that's great. That's great. And make it more like painting style. Let's see if that works. Just gonna do like a dot here and here. Just gonna go up and bring these shadows a bit down. See if that works. Yeah, it kind of blend everything. I kind of like it. So I'll just leave it as it is. I can actually bring some more lights. See the direction of the shadows. I just bring the blacks up and then shadows down a bit. Yeah, this should be it. This is it. Just gonna put my watermark on it. Documents. This is it. Just gonna decrease opacity a little bit. That's it. There you go. That's our finished product. And this is it. So that's the before and after. Before and after. Before and after. So That's it. I hope you liked this video, guys. If you did, please leave a like and let me know what you think. And I hope you learned something from this. And let me know if you want me to do another tutorial or anything else you want me to do. Just let me know. If there's anything you want to know, just leave me a comment. I'll try my best to get back to you as soon as possible. Well, guys, this is Jomer Delona, and just gonna sign off now. Thank you. This will be the final picture we're going to upload. Alright, have a look. Have a look. That's it. Have a final look before I close this. And let me know what you think. Thank you. And once again, happy 1000 subscribers to us. Thank you guys for supporting me. Gonna close now. Gonna end stream.